You have to feel safe in order to pursue your dreams. I never understood that. I always thought that I just couldn't do it. It wasn't in me. I just didn't know how. I constantly was blocking or sabotaging myself in some way when it came to pursuing my dreams. And what I didn't realize is that I literally just didn't feel safe. I didn't feel safe to take the action that I needed to in order to pursue my dreams. And that's what this video is all about. Today, I wanted to talk about the topic of safety and how important it is for our nervous system to feel safe in taking action towards our dreams. I've always been a big dreamer in my life, and I have these grand ideas of all the things that I would want to do, but somehow in life, I didn't understand how. And I always would have the idea, a plan, and then I would have the action steps that I needed to take, but I never took them. And I didn't understand why. I thought I just wasn't disciplined enough, or I just didn't want it enough, or I was too distracted, or I needed something else to do first before I would actually take the action. And there was just always just something that stopped me until I started learning about nervous system and how safety is our number one way to survive. So if our safety is ever questioned, or if our safety is ever compromised, then we won't do the thing that we need to. So if safety is our number one most important thing that we need in life to survive, and taking new actions towards our dreams doesn't feel safe, then we're not going to do them. And that's exactly what was happening with me. So I had thought about this idea of starting a YouTube channel for a long time and wanting to talk about ideas and topics that I'm passionate about: self development and spirituality and manifestation and reality creation, and didn't make the videos. Just, I couldn't get in front of the camera. I was scared to make the videos, scared to speak, scared to express myself, scared to then post it. And it's because I didn't feel safe doing that. And that comes from my inner child who didn't feel safe expressing herself, didn't feel safe to put herself in a visible place because she might get hurt or punished. And so that was getting translated into my dreams, into my action taking. And so what I realized is that I needed to regulate my nervous system. So the first thing I could think of to do was just to go on daily walks in nature. And that's why I love filming out here and just being out here, because being in nature really does slow you down, and it does help you to reconnect to yourself, and it allows you to have a little bit of peace and quiet. You're not so overstimulated by traffic or TV or other people. And so you're able to just spend some time with nature. So that's one step I took towards regulating my nervous system. I started going on these daily walks with the intention to regulate my nervous system, to calm myself down, to relax, to breathe, to be present in the moment. And that was all I needed to do on these walks, was just to calm down, relax, and breathe. And I still love coming out here. I don't come out daily as much, but I really make an effort to come out as much as I possibly can. So the first step is that nervous system regulation and just really calming down your nervous system. Some people like to meditate, some people like to take baths, some people like to go do cold plunges, or just their art that can calm them down. I like walking, I like nature, so I recommend that as a way to regulate your nervous system. And once you can start feeling calm and safe, you can start to look at life differently. And once you start to look at life differently with a clear mind and a clear head, then you're able to take the steps that you need to towards your dreams, or at least you're now more aware that there is something that's blocking you. And what is that thing? Oh, it's because I'm scared to do that as well. And it triggers anxiety in me, fear in me. So now I can address that fear, I can address that anxiety through my inner child healing, because I'm understanding that whatever I'm getting triggered by is likely something that was from a long time ago, just rearing its head. And so if I'm afraid to post a video or I'm afraid to be seen, that's coming from my childhood of being afraid to express myself, being afraid to be seen out in the world. And so I need to regulate my little Jenna, and I need to make sure that she's okay and that she feels safe. And so I go through my inner child visualization. I meet with my little Jenna and I give her that safety that she needs, that she's allowed to post videos, she's allowed to put herself out there, and nothing bad is going to happen. She's going to be okay. You're going to survive, and you have to trust me on this one. So let's do it together. And once we can establish that safety together and that trust together, then I'm able to then take the action steps towards my dreams. Your dream may not be a YouTube channel, maybe it's something else that you've been wanting to do, but your inner child and you both have to feel safe enough to take the step in that direction. So, regulating the nervous system and doing the inner child visualization to address any fear, any anxiety, any blocks that are coming up, you want to face them and let them go lovingly. Give your inner child what they need in order to take the action and move forward with safety. It's literally all about safety. Feeling safe in your body, feeling safe to take actions, feeling safe to be seen, feeling safe to express whatever it is that you need to do or want to do. You just need to feel safe doing it. So, safety is the number one thing. And the first step that I would recommend to building safety within is regulating your nervous system and finding an activity that you can do daily that is going to take you out of your mind, put you back into your body, allow you to be present in the moment, allow you to slow down, be calm and peaceful. For me, it's walking in nature. For you, it might be something else. But I just wanted to share that with you today and encourage you to find some way to regulate your nervous system daily and to look at your dreams. Look at the actions you need to take to get you there and ask yourself what is stopping you. And whatever it is, find that thing and address it with your inner child. Let them know that they're safe to do whatever the action is that they need to do or want to do, and that you've got their back and that you're here for them and that they can do it and we'll do it together. And then you take that action and you regulate as you're doing it. You remind yourself that you are safe, that everything's okay, that you're not going to die from this thing, and that one step by one step, you will continue to cultivate safety within yourself. So that way you can pursue your dreams, or you can have the uncomfortable conversation, or you can do the things that you want to do in your life. So, safety is paramount. And I hope this video in some way shed new light on your idea of safety and inner safety and what that means, and regulating your nervous system as the first step towards that safety. I love you so much. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them down below, because I'd love to have a conversation with you on the topic and share ideas on safety, nervous system regulation, and pursuing our dreams and not being scared, because there's really nothing to fear except fear itself. And once we can get rid of that fear, there's nothing. We can live life fearlessly, joyfully, the way that it's meant to be. Love you, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.